No one volunteers for your board. No one comes to meetings. Residents only engage when they're angry about something. You think you have an apathy problem. You don't. You have a belonging problem. And until you understand the difference, you'll keep fighting symptoms instead of solving the real issue. There are 3 places where people build their lives and find meaning: home, work, and community. Something larger than themselves that they belong to and contribute to. Most people have home covered. Most have work figured out. But that third pillar, belonging to a tribe, contributing to something meaningful, being a part of a group with shared values, that's where modern life falls short. People are starving for it. Your HOA or condo association could be that tribe. It's not just a business entity that maintains property and collects assessments. It's a group of people who share physical space, shared assets, and potentially shared purpose. But most boards never think about this. They manage budgets, they enforce rules, they coordinate vendors. They've never stopped to ask, what does this community actually stand for? What would make someone proud to be a part of it? Think about the problems that frustrate you most. Nobody wants to serve on the board. Annual meetings barely reach quorum. Residents only show up when they're angry or when something affects them personally. The same 3 people do all the work while everyone else complains. You've probably labeled this apathy, but it's not apathy. It's disconnection. Most don't contribute to things they don't feel a part of. They don't invest time and energy in communities that treat them like customers instead of members. They don't volunteer for organizations that never made them feel welcome or valued. When your only touch points with residents are assessment invoices and violation notices, when the only time they hear from the board is when something's wrong or money is due, you've built a transaction, not a tribe. And then you're surprised when no one cares. This isn't about hosting more social events or sending friendlier emails. Those are tactics. They don't build belonging by themselves. Real tribes have something deeper: common values, common goals, sometimes common challenges they face together, a sense that we're building something here, or this is what we stand for. What does your community believe in? What are you working toward together? What would make a resident say, I'm proud to live here, instead of just, I live here? If you can't answer those questions, neither can your residents. And you'll keep chasing volunteers who don't exist, wondering why meetings feel like obligations, and watching residents disengage until something makes them angry enough to show up. These aren't easy questions. Most boards have never even considered them. You can keep fighting symptoms, keep begging for volunteers, keep wondering why residents only engage when they're complaining. Keep treating low participation as an unsolvable fact of life. Or you can address the root. You haven't built a community worth belonging to, not yet. Creating that sense of tribe, defining values, fostering genuine participation, making people feel like contributors instead of customers, doesn't happen by accident. It takes intentional design. It takes leadership that thinks beyond budgets and violations. If your community feels more like a transaction than a tribe, that's not a resident problem. That's a leadership opportunity. And it's one that most boards don't know how to seize on their own. At ManageMax, we know that effective community management is built on transparency and systematic excellence. We provide full-service HOA and condominium management across Southeast Michigan, handling everything from accurate financial reporting to proactive maintenance. Our goal is to reduce the burden on your board while protecting your property values. If you're looking for a partner who values accountability as much as you do, visit us at managemaxproperties.com. Let's build a stronger community together.